Well, the Timberwolves traded Jimmy Butler. I don't know. So this has obviously been a long time coming, okay? Jimmy Butler was literally begging at this point to be traded. He was cheering with the opposite team's fans during games. Like he was on his way out. And he finally got his wish, all right? And so a lot of people are wondering who was the winner, who was the loser of this trade, and how does this affect other teams? So let's quickly run down who I think are the winners and losers. You saw that, oh my gosh. Who's the winners and losers of this trade? All right, first winner, you got Jimmy Butler. Okay, clearly, I don't think there's much that needs to be said on this. Dude wanted to leave since day one. He didn't want to be in Minnesota. He was yelling at his teammates, the coach in practice, cussing at them, destroying them, then going into the game, dropping 40 points for him. It was a very confusing situation. And he got himself out of there. Props to that king. You did your thing, okay? You won. Pause. I just realized I didn't tell you guys exactly who got traded for who. I kind of assumed that you guys knew. But for people who don't know, the 76ers are trading Robert Covington, Dario Saric, Jared Bayless, and a 2022 second round pick for Jimmy Butler and Justin Patton. Okay, got that out the way. So we went over one winner, Jimmy Butler. A loser, however, is the 76ers three-point game. I mean, did they have much of one besides JJ Redick? No, they didn't. And now hopes of that are all gone. I think Covington was like their next best three-point shooter. Not like in general, but just how he was performing this season and last season. And he's gone, so it's tragic. Jimmy Butler can shoot threes, but that's not like his game. And Philly needs the spacing for Joel Embiid to really, really shine. So, I mean, I'm not saying that this is a bad, like, they lost overall. I'm just saying their three-point game did lose, but they didn't have much of one anyway, so let's just move on to the next winner. The next winner, believe it or not, is Karl Anthony Towns, okay? Now, y'all might be like, how did he win? Listen, and I'm gonna throw Wiggins in here, okay? Because Wiggins, first of all, Jimmy Butler was tormenting that man. I mean, the pictures that we've seen on Twitter of this man just being annoyed by Jimmy Butler, like, the dude wanted him gone from day one. And so he finally has peace of mind to just be average in peace. You know, no one's trying to motivate him to do better. He's just gonna be able to be painfully average in peace. So that's, congratulations to Wiggins. You can play with no heart. You don't have to worry about any pressure. Karl Anthony Towns, he's now like the bona fide star of the team, okay? He was already the star of the team, but Jimmy Butler just made so much noise, especially this season, kind of distracting from Karl Anthony Towns. You know, even though Karl Anthony Towns is like the best player on the team, Jimmy Butler was playing like the head honcho, like the captain, like the coach, like the best player on the team. So now that he's gone, Karl Anthony Towns, I think, can shine and just get out of his head. I don't know what's been going on with him. It's been hilarious to watch, I will say that. But finally, he's out of your hair, so you guys can just breathe in peace and just go back to playing however y'all used to play. Congratulations. Now, the next loser is Markelle Fultz. The big three was always supposed to be like Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Markelle Fultz. But now that Jimmy Butler has entered the picture, it's like Markelle, dude, the dude can't even catch a break. Like, he's trying, he starts struggling, he starts to kind of, you know, come back a little, do something, and then it's just Jimmy Butler comes in. You already know it's gonna be like an Andrew Wiggins. He's gonna be on his butt trying to motivate him and do better. You know, he's gonna be yelling at Ben Simmons, shoot the ball. Like, but Markelle Fultz definitely did lose out of this because his little project, like his little rebuilding project, I'm not gonna say it's like put on pause, but Jimmy Butler definitely distracts and takes away from that. So tragic for you. Sorry. And just the overall loser of the trade is the Timberwolves. I'm not saying that they lost in a major way or anything like that because Jimmy Butler was gonna go regardless. So at least they got something for him, I understand. However, I don't think that they got the best deal they could have gotten, and if I were them, I personally would have waited to attack the Rockets because right now I think they're on their heels, like their back is against the wall. They got to do something. They need a change. And I think now, like if they were patient, just a little more patient, I don't think anybody could have predicted, first of all, the Rockets just being this bad, like not meshing out. Whatever's going on over there, I don't know what's going on. But whatever's going on, I don't think anybody really predicted it would get to this. However, if they would have stayed patient, I would have gone back to them and said, look, y'all, at the end of the day, look at y'all. you need Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean? I would just try to finesse it in some way. Finesse. And try to get Eric Gordon or somebody out of the situation, but like, get somebody that's really like gonna help y'all like that. Like, Robert Covington, you know, he can hit some threes. He got good defense, but like, he wasn't doing much with the 76ers. Dario Saric plays zero defense. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't win. You know, they got Jared Bayless, which they just got a body, really. And then they got a second round pick in 2022. Like, they didn't win in this at all. They did not win. They got stuff for him, so like, it's a good job that you at least got something for him before he just left you with nothing. However, like, you did not win. I mean, the 76ers have more to gain out of this than you, I think. So yeah, if I was the Timberwolves GM, I would have just attacked the Rockets right now. I would have waited. Also, the Miami Heat, there was a rumor going around that because they pulled Josh Richardson off the table, that's when the Timberwolves kind of shifted their sights to the 76ers. So the Miami Heat might be a potential loser just because they've trapped themselves now in this situation. Like, I don't know who else is even looking to trade with them. Like, they're kind of in their situation now. They had a chance to do something, but they didn't take it. So now they're just kind of stuck there. So they might be another loser. That's an asterisk next to their name. I don't know if you would consider that a loss, but and I saw this on Clutch Points, and I just was reminded, like, oh my goodness, this is true. And their front office is dismal. Basically, essentially, the Timberwolves gave up Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, and Justin Patton for Robert Covington, Dario Saric, Jared Bayless, and the second round pick. Essentially, after all of this, after getting Jimmy Butler from the Bulls, after this trade now, they've gotten stuck with these few players. They gave up Zach LaVine, and look how he's flourishing on the Bulls. He is killing right now, and I would have never expected that. Coming off of his ACL injury, like, come on. The Timberwolves just have terrible luck. It's just really sad. But anyway, shifting gears, you know, my mind always works like, how does this affect the Lakers? Like, you know, we already know the Timberwolves, they're not doing anything with the people they got. Like, it's, you know, it's whatever. 76ers, they might be able to make some shake up, whatever, but I don't think they're winning the East. So, you know, like, congratulations to them. They won the trade. I'm glad they got him. But how does this have to do with the Lakers? Let's bring this all home, okay? I don't think it's good news for us because, or I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it. Because 2019 free agency, you have to realize, Kyrie, he said he wants to stay in Boston. Klay Thompson said he wants to stay with the Warriors, okay? Jimmy Butler, people are trying to say like they expect him to sign with the 76ers, which you never know. Kawhi looking like he's gonna stay on the Raptors. You guys remember me, I've washed my hands of that situation. I'm not begging you, like, you can stay. I'm not tripping on Kawhi Leonard. So, like, that's a lot of prime free agents out of that class. So we're thinking, yes, this free agency is gonna be lit, but like, slowly players are kind of getting taken off the market a little bit. In theory, you never know what's gonna happen, but at the same time, like, this is what it looks like at the moment. And so this might scare Magic into like saying, look, we need to trade for a star because this whole team, we signed LeBron for this 4-year experiment, and this was not gonna work without a star. So now we might have to trade somebody for a star. So we know we're gonna get a star instead of banking on the free agency and nobody comes to our team. Like, we might actually be forced to kind of trade around, and you know who's on the block, y'all. You know who's on the chopping block. Poor Brandon Ingram. And what do I think about that? Stay tuned for next video to find out. It's already recorded, ready to post. But this happened, so now I had to make this one. Now this just makes that one more inevitable. You never know. But I'll tell you how I feel about that in the next video. You're not gonna wanna miss that. I'm just gonna say that right now. But anyways, like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below who you think won this trade and who you think lost this trade. And what effect does it have on your favorite team? Also follow me on my Instagram at The Splash Squad. Actually follow both of them, but at The Splash Squad I'm trying to start up so I can really interact with y'all, go live, all that stuff. Like, mess with me on the show. Follow it, it's free. And also follow me on my Twitter. Check some other videos out right here and subscribe to join the Splash Squad. Shout out to the squad.